Welcome to Watch Shitty Opinion Sports Edition, NFL Futures, where I cover every position group for the NFL draft. Top names that I think will be going, and probably most people think will be going in the first couple rounds that you might hear on day one and early day two. This week it's D-backs to cover every other position group, and this is my final one. I kind of grouped safeties and quarterbacks together. I only have one cornerback on here. And safeties, I love the safety position. And but anyway, I just think these are just more the top guys you're gonna hear. Anyway, regardless, um, in the first round. So today it is Dillon Thieneman from. Oops, I don't think I have it ready up. Hold on a second. There we go. My bad. Of Oregon, one of my teams I used to watch years ago when I watched because they were always on late and I was always up late, but I haven't watched them in quite as frequently lately. This kid apparently made quite the splash at the combine, I guess, from what I just recently read. I don't pay attention to the combine. I think it's just too static. Field play is far more important to me. And this kid is quite the speed demon. He is all over the place. He plays super aggressively, and he kind of reminds me of like, okay, it's like his aggression similarly reminds me of I like Rodney Harrison, and it's similar to the way he plays, but not as angry. But this kid's pretty much, you know, everywhere. He's got super elite speed. He's got physical abilities and agility. Excuse me. He's super physical when he plays, which I love physical play. Um, which helps him work through blocks if necessary, like when they come on corner blitzes and things along those lines. He plays extremely well when he's just running downhill, going full bore. But I feel like that's kind of like a detriment to him where he can over pursue a little bit and get too aggressive, if which sounds strange, but I think in things like that in a speedy NFL, it might work against him a little bit. But that'd be obviously we'll have to see. I think on man coverage type of plays, he's like maybe a quarter a step behind the receiver. So I don't know how that will translate also in the NFL, but something also can be taught and how to stick a little bit better with your receivers. But we see that a lot in the NFL with cornerbacks as well, elite or otherwise. But in college, I mean, the guys are a little bit slower, and he's not always playing against super elite wide receivers. But yeah, I mean, I think this kid is definitely one of the top safeties. I don't see much for flaws in any of these guys I'm going to talk about in any of their plays. I just like I said, I like certain guys in the physicality, their speed at this position. We get to cover top to bottom and left to right. He plays that really well. He's there when he needs to be. Like I said, he might over pursue a little bit and go a little bit too crazy, if anything. And he might struggle a little bit to read plays, so he might be a little bit slow on knowing where the ball is going to go. But with the speed, he can kind of make up for that. But as he learns to understand the sport better, I think he'll be perfectly fine. So yeah, I mean, I would totally, if you might not have stumbled across his name or whatnot, he might have popped up recently on your radar. But I think he's a solid kid, a solid player, and I don't really have too many gripes about him. I don't have any gripes about any of these guys, to be honest with you. I mean, hell, fucking better than most. So anyway, thanks for watching. You can check out my other thoughts, opinions, and basic information on other position groups and who I think will be the top guys for the draft in those positions. So thank you for watching. Until next time, see ya.